Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, where I talk about everything related to Formula 1. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Red Bull's new car for the 2024 season, the RB20, and see how it compares to their previous dominant machine, the RB19. Will Red Bull be able to maintain their supremacy over the rest of the grid? Or will their rivals catch up and challenge them for the title? Let's find out. But before we dive into the details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps me out a lot. Thanks, buddy. Red Bull are entering the 2024 season with a difficult task on their hands, keeping the momentum and the standard they've set in the previous 2 years on their side. With all the competition now understanding the technical rules, the challenge has become even more difficult for the Milton Keynes squad. The Austrian team, however, has revealed some direct information about the RB20, and the improvements that they've made over some of the key weaknesses on the car, such as the low-speed maneuverability and the car's behavior over the curbs. The RB20 will yet again be the car to beat on the grid. With this in mind, could we see a mix-up in the competition up front? Or has Red Bull shut down the doors for the rest of the grid before the season even started? It's safe to assume that Red Bull are entering the 2024 season as favorites, due to the absolutely dominating season they had in 2023, winning 21 out of the 22 venues. And Verstappen will be the man to beat, after he's crushed so many records last year, one of them being winning 19 races in a season. But with the technical regulations remaining the same, and with the other teams now starting to understand what they have to do in order to compete up front, Red Bull understood that the RB20 needs to have a different, yet similar, philosophy to the RB19, in order to keep the competitive advantage at their home court. So what is Red Bull exactly going to change on the 2024 Challenger? For starters, not many believed that Red Bull had weaknesses with the RB19, considering the fact that they were constantly at the front with Verstappen, who led the pack with a double-digit lead. But the Dutchman himself said that there are certain areas at which their car seemed to have lacked performance. One of the most obvious ones was the behavior of the car on the curbs and the low-speed corners, which is exactly why the RB19 was the least competitive in Singapore, the only race they let another team win in 2023. When talking about these areas in particular, Verstappen went on to say, "It's difficult to tell, but of course we are also working on our car to try and make it better. I think we know our weaknesses as well in the car, and that's what we'll try to work on. Plus of course trying to make our strengths even stronger. Of course there are weaknesses. Look at our race weekend in Singapore. In general, on street circuits, I think we're struggling a bit more, like in Vegas. Also, low speed is definitely not our strongest point in the car, going over bumps, curbs as well. So that's definitely a big area where we can improve." When the three-time world champion talks, the team ought to listen. And this is what they've been working on heavily back in the factory, according to Chief Engineer Paul Monaghan. Even though his team has been completely dominating the 2023 season, which enabled them to work on the 2024 car the earliest compared to all of their rivals, it's still not a perfect product, and it needs some polishing as well. Elaborating on this matter even further, Monaghan said, "It will come as no surprise if I tell you that the new car will be an evolution of the current car. It would be foolhardy to throw away this concept, but at the same time we have to make progress. We need to be able to find lap time. The competition is right on our heels, and if they take a step, we have to take a bigger step. In the RB20, the lessons we learned from the current car will come back, as will the good aspects. Then in Bahrain, we will see if we've done well enough." Red Bull has set standards that have been very hard and almost impossible to match. So the question arises as to whether or not they could continue this trend in 2024. As of now, The statements from the other teams simply imply finding performance anywhere from 0.5 to 2.5 seconds is available and doable in the winter period, but mostly through what they've been able to learn from Red Bull's success. Naturally, the other teams have no idea what Red Bull is up to, and how much they've improved their already formidable car. Outro. So, what do you think? Will Red Bull dominate again in 2024? Or will we see a closer fight for the championship? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.